Heather has been going on live back to back these past several days, and she's been talking really crazy, going on her rants again, talking about putting responsibility on they, because people are after her. The government is after her. Social services is after her. Police are after her. Everybody's after her. But even though they can get her, they haven't gotten her yet. So Heather finally went and she got kicked out. They finally went and they got evicted, her and Xavier. It's really official. When she goes and she points the camera at Xavier, who's out like across the street, and he's pushing a cart full of all of their belongings. It's like, wow, this is crazy. All this because this bitch didn't want to pay rent.
Sleeping here on this street, in this area, on this exact street. They still refuse to allow my husband to neglect the garbage that he's carrying around. I believe it's because they want a group of unnamed individuals to be able to access belongings that he has in that cart so that they can be free to run around and parade within the communities as if they have a place or clothing, when in actuality they do not. And then they displace responsibility onto Xavier to provide these things. That is my theory. I'm asking him to put those things into a locked space and abandon them. And we will see if he is willing to do so. Edison and Fremont is the intersection where we have been sleeping for the last 4 days. This is the police station. I called law enforcement multiple times following the event that took place, of which yesterday at Addison and Clark, following the baseball game, I was surrounded by approximately 8 to 9 squad cars on Addison and Clark from this location and jurisdiction. And my Cadillac CTS was parked right there, the exact same make, model, color, everything. And I do have the VIN and I do have the title all on file through my car insurance company, as well as Capital One's auto financing. Everything is very well documented in all of those locations. However, despite making multiple calls to the organization here, this police station, I was refused a call back regarding the matter. And so I still am waiting to hear any sort of reliable information. And as I said, I did call this District 19 and speak with multiple different officers yesterday, all in reference of everything that we have already gone through. And so what more can I possibly be expected to do? It seems as though they are acknowledging that they stole my car and almost antagonizing me with that information by parking it in the location of which I was asleep. And I'll check back with you later.
Here is Heather on another live, a little bit longer and crazier, and she's talking about how not only did somebody steal her debit card, but also somebody is sneaking inside of her car, leaving messes that includes hair and all types of stuff. Oh my God.
Just one more thing to add. So I'm super over it with these implied occurrences of either violence or threats against me. They always curate something in an effort to take money or steal from me, and it's always some sort of emergency. I would like to know, and it's been resolved, the higher power promised no more predatory circumstances, no more predatory circumstances, no more environments that are predatory, blah, blah, blah. I'm parked outside of police station in Chicago, Wrigleyville. I'm parked outside of there sleeping in my vehicle. I paid this place, a Lava car wash, $20 2 days ago. I have the receipt in my bag. I just came for a second wash because it's free when you pay $20 for one wash. My vehicle, clean inspection, perfect inspection, doesn't need a thing. I bought this vehicle 9 months ago. No one has paid my car payment other than me. I'm the only person who pays my car payment. Me, myself, and I. My car is in my legal name. No one else's. Why did I go to sleep in my vehicle last night after they did a whole bunch of fucked up shit to me all throughout the day? Okay. Okay. Disappearing Xavier, big, huge black ladies jumping out at me at the gas station, gesturing at me like that, like just ghetto garbage shit. Trauma responses trying to use vehicles to trap me inside of the gas station, like from all angles, all around, very similar to what they did with those fake ass cops and more. They stole my debit card. I had to use $3 of gas to get all the way to the suburbs so that I could ask one of my children to cash me out so I could Zelle them cash because they stole my debit card, these fucking lowlives, and then use that money to put food in my stomach. I am 123 pounds, 5'9" right now. If I eat a half of a meal a day over the last 3 to 4 months, that's a lot. Like on average, I've been skipping days of eating or eating half of a fucking meal on average. I hate these individuals, like less than 500 calories. Not because I'm not hungry, but because they have been stealing from my budget repeatedly. Okay. Now I go to sleep last night in my fucking car. I haven't slept inside in 6 days. It's been 6 days since they removed me from my own apartment for absolutely no reason at all whatsoever after promising room and board. 6 days I've been sleeping in my car. Xavier has been sleeping on the sidewalk next to my car. I wake up this morning. There is some sort of hair all over my car. Dust, dirt, grime, fucking garbages. I just cleaned my car inside and out completely 2 days ago. Right there at the gas station on Ridge. 2 days ago. Now they're dedicated to trying to make my face look old and ugly, even though I've already had the procedure to make sure that it can never look like that again. And Juvederm, and Restylane, and Rivanesse, and Botox. But I went to sleep in my vehicle last night, woke up 5 hours later, not even 4 hours later. I went to sleep at 1 a.m. I was driving all day. Went to sleep at 1 a.m. They woke me up again at 5:30 in the morning. It was actually 4:17, and then I was able to fall back asleep for about 40 minutes. They woke me up again at 5:30 in the morning. Xavier is still refusing to get into the car. There's dirty fucking razors and a bunch of bullshit in the side of my vehicle backseat. I just had to leave the car wash again from detailing the entire thing. And by detail, I mean going through every fucking nook and cranny looking for garbage that not me left in my vehicle. I don't permit that shit. Explain to me how 2 days ago I vacuumed my entire car and got a $20 car wash. And there were no razors in here. There was no garbage. There was no food in the door. There was no crumbs everywhere. And now I wake up. No one drives my car except for me. My car is clean. And I wake up and it's covered in hair, trash, crumbs, all types of shit. Razors in the door panel. My luggages have like big wads of hair in the wheel bearings. What the fuck are they doing with my belongings, bro? What is going on? I just want you to know that I actively cannot stand the way that these individuals act and behave, and that I don't consent, and that I don't want to be a part of their lives, and that I do not want them to be a part of mine. I need to find a way to get the fuck away from this place. I don't know, what's going on with Xavier. It's definitely a hostile takeover type of situation. But I have to find a way to get away from all of these people. They're not good people. These are really shitty individuals. They're gross, period. So anyways, I just left the car wash again, and now I'm on my way back to the downtown area to begin working again. I need to stop and check on Xavier, and make sure that we have a meeting space for when I finish working, because he hasn't been able to get back in the car. I haven't been able to check on the baby in weeks. His mom doesn't answer me. He doesn't answer. He doesn't have any desire to call her anymore. Like, you have no idea how fucking awful and intolerable this has been. I cannot handle this anymore at all. And I need to find a way out of this. I cannot. In 3 days, I've been curated to be bum rushed, surrounded by fucking cops, surrounded by my significant other interacting and engaging in friendly communication with strangers with absolutely no ability energetically to give me even a fucking breath. I can't do this shit anymore. I have to find another way. I need to go elsewhere. I need a house. I need a house. I can't fucking take it anymore. I really can't. He has got to get in the car, and we need to drive away from here. These people are garbage, for real. We have to go. every single day is just the same. It's my list of like the 7 things in my entire almost 4 decades of life that I feel or felt like I needed to be sorry for. And I publicly would speak on these things and like make amends, etc. And they've taken a copy of that version of the things I've blamed myself for that weren't even my fault to begin with. And they fuck with me all along the day about those things and try to make me feel like a piece of shit. These individuals need to be indicted. They need to fucking die. That's where I'm at. The higher power is, oh, non-predatory environments only, we promise. You'll never have to go through anything like this again. And I'm, oh, that's great. I just pulled into the car wash and it was 8:08, but now somehow it's 8:58. There's a bunch of some other lady's hair all over my fucking car. The place looks like someone was eating God only knows what in here. Maybe it's not some other lady's hair. Maybe it's my hair. Why would my hair be falling out by the handful? I just fucking vacuumed 2 days ago. The shit is awful, you guys. It is awful. I do not want to be here anymore. I want to be with my family and children in my own home. And then I get woken up to all of this on the line communication about, well, what's going to happen? Well, this and this and that. They've already promised to give me a big, huge fucking settlement for being mold. They already promised to give me a job in healthcare consulting. What is going on? Why am I not being permitted to move to the next phase of my income and my life? What is happening? And what is being done to correct this situation? Another 6 days since I've slept indoors. I'm sleeping in my car and they haven't let me shower. I'm cleaning myself thoroughly with dude wipes, mint eucalyptus flavor or something. Like, this is ridiculous. I need to wash my hair. What the fuck? I always wear clean clothes and clean underwear and clean socks. I always do my best to get myself ready for the day, but what the fuck, you know? I've had more than enough of this. I didn't have a shower for a long time. When I was pregnant with Weston, I had to bathe with a gallon jug. They held me in a tent. You know, these people are not good. They're not good. And it was when we came on the other side of this, it was already communicated that there were solutions and that we would not be forced to suffer in this way ever again, that I would never be asked to urinate into a cup, that I would never be withheld my right to a safe house to live with my children and my loved ones and my family members and be protected from all of this. Let us reference again the United States Constitution where they say, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. That's what they say. That's what the fuck they say. Not, we'll tear up Heather's floor mats, make a big fucking mess in her car, curate that there's some sort of problems mechanically with her vehicle so that she could go feed some other fucking family with money that she needs for her own self and children. I'm tired of you fucking people. Fuck off.
Everything is everybody else's fault, and that's what she's saying here. And she just goes to show the true narcissist that she is. She doesn't give 2 fucks about her kids, and she sure doesn't give 2 fucks about Xavier, who is stuck with her. Go ahead and comment and let me know, what do you think about the latest drama with Heather?
Update yesterday, I don't know if you guys, I didn't go on live yesterday. They were just being really difficult for me, making hide and seek Xavier like a thing, you know? So, if you understand the circumstances that brought me and Xavier, or Xavier and I together, then you understand why it would be absolutely exhausting under the current circumstances to lose each other for even a brief period of time. They have basically made him like check out of the relationship. He acts like a woman or like a resentful like jerk. And I don't understand why. We don't have problems. We don't have interpersonal quarreling or arguments. Like, it's wild. And like he starts getting really hateful and awful, like, and nasty. Like, it's just out of character for Xavier, completely out of character. So he won't get in the car. He's sleeping on the sidewalk. He's telling me he loves me. He doesn't want to break up. He wants to be together forever. We have a son to raise together and all this stuff. And then I come back to the spot where we are, and he's sitting there with some random third-party individual giving this person energy, but he can't even have a conversation with me. Then I'm sleeping by myself in here. Someone stole my debit card out of my wallet. If you guys recall, I have the receipt fits description from Flash Message when they supposedly received a message saying that I was driving around Wrigleyville with guns and bombs and that I had threatened to blow up the entire stadium. That was the day before yesterday. They went through all my stuff, forced me to give them my wallet. No one else has had access to my wallet, so I don't know if that cop stole my debit card or if, you know, someone stole it while I was asleep. I definitely didn't misplace it, and I know that for a fact because when I go to the ATM, I tap. I don't insert, and I don't use my ATM card at all because I have to carry cash or keep it in like a third-party account that doesn't have a debit card so that they don't do fraud on it. So, I don't know. That's really frustrating. I don't have an address again. So now how will I get a new replacement debit card? I'm so fucking irritated. The way they've got my phone all hemmed up. And look at these. It's like they let go of the tightening. There are 2 things here in my forehead that they installed so that I don't have this ever again. And I've had over 1,000 mLs of Juvederm, Restylane, and Revanesse and Botox. But when they decide that their wife will be insecure if I look good, all of a sudden they start doing this. That's the update, you guys. I'm so over all of it. I'm fucking tired, you know? They worked me as a mole for many years, and I never got a paycheck for any of that. Ever. Like, I deserve better than this. I deserve a better life than this.